Her words landed like a slow knife, deliberate, steady, without a tremor. "I wish I'd never met you," she said. "I never loved you." The laughter around the table died. Glasses froze halfway to lips. My friends, our friends, sat in stunned silence, unsure if they should look at her or at me. I didn't blink. I didn't flinch. Instead, I stood, straightened my jacket, and said, "Then consider me as if I never existed. Live your lives as though there was never a husband named Rick." And for the first time that night, they went silent, not out of shock, but guilt, the kind of silence that knows it's been caught. We met 12 years ago in a bookstore she claimed to accidentally walk into. Julia, with that rehearsed clumsiness and a smile that seemed too bright for the lighting. She was clever, charming, the kind of woman who made you believe chaos was beauty in disguise. I was a builder, literal, not poetic. Foundations, walls, roofs, things that lasted. She said she loved that about me, my steadiness, my predictability. I mistook admiration for love. She mistook my silence for weakness. For years, I built her a world she didn't have to lift a finger in, and she built an escape plan right under my nose. It started small. Late meetings, muted laughter behind closed doors, the smell of someone else's cologne on her coat. I didn't accuse. I observed. Then came the message. A single text on her iPad, left open like an unburied secret. "Can't wait to have you all to myself when he's gone." When he's gone, not when we're done. When he's gone. That's when I stopped being a husband and started being a strategist. I didn't rage. I studied. I learned that emotions are loud, but power moves in silence. I collected everything. Messages, transfers, hidden accounts, her lover's company contracts, all tied neatly to her name. She thought she was clever. She was sloppy. When I filed for divorce, I didn't serve papers. I delivered consequences. The company house, the investments, even the car she bought under my name, all reassigned. Quietly, legally, permanently. She had no idea she was walking into her own checkmate. Then came the anniversary party, our last. I hosted it, ironically, in the same garden where I once promised her forever. Friends, family, business partners, all there, including him. The man she thought she'd rebuild her life with. I watched them whisper in corners. Her hand brushed his. He looked smug, too smug. It amused me. People like him always mistake attention for control. Then came her performance. Wine in hand, smile sharp as glass. She raised a toast and said, "To freedom, to starting over." And that's when she turned to me. Those words spilling like poisoned sugar. "I wish I'd never met you. I never loved you." The crowd went cold. Someone dropped a fork. I smiled, calm, patient. "Then consider me as if I never existed," I said. "Live your lives as though there was never a husband named Rick." I turned to leave, but paused. "Oh, and Julia," I added softly, "since you are so fond of freedom, you'll have plenty of it. Your accounts were emptied this morning. The house belongs to me again. The business liquidated. You'll find the car repossessed and your lover unemployed by noon." I made sure his company saw every file you shared. Her face collapsed, that mask of elegance crumbling into something raw, human. Terrified, the man beside her stepped back as if guilt were contagious. "Rick," she stammered, but I was already walking away. The next morning, she called. I didn't answer. By noon, she sent messages, apologies, explanations, pleas. By evening, silence. I deleted them all. It wasn't hatred that drove me. Hatred is reactive, temporary. What I felt was colder. Justice refined through patience. People say revenge doesn't heal. They're wrong. It doesn't heal what was broken. It restores what was stolen. Dignity. A month later, I stood outside the same bookstore where we met. The place was closing down, like something poetic was ending on cue. The clerk handed me the last book I'd bought there, The Art of War. I smiled. I'd followed every principle without realizing it. Deceive your enemy, attack their plans, strike where they least expect. Julia once said I was too quiet, that my silence scared her. Now I understand why. Silence is the sound of someone thinking, not losing. I walked out of that store lighter than I'd felt in years, and for the first time, I didn't think of her. Not with love, not with hate, just nothing. Because in the end, she got what she wanted, a world where I never existed, and I made sure it was exactly as empty as she asked for.